Hey everybody, it's Zip. So I got some guests with me. Can y'all hear me in this mic? Y'all can hear me? Can y'all hear
Yeah,
me?
yeah, you good, baby.
Well, why you delayed, Rain?
Just start doing that. Don't give me the line.
All right. So this Zip. Um, it's the chat. We just doing the after hours roundtable hot
Yeah.
topic.
After
We
hours.
yeah. Oh, here you go. He got the ad lib. Um,
Pettiness.
so we doing the after hours chat or whatever. We just chilling, vibing. Rain, did you share on your platform?
Yeah, we good, baby.
Oh, okay, okay, cool. So I'm gonna let them introduce themselves, who they are, and
Mm.
I'm gonna let Rain introduce Fury
Mhm.
because he already got his special introduction. He was telling her she was gonna do. So
Go
my name
for
is,
it.
of course, this my family. These my folks. Y'all meet. Look, these my distant cousins. Fury and Rain. These are
Round.
cousins I ain't never knew I had. So here we go. Y'all go ahead.
Go ahead.
You supposed to introduce her.
Hold on. It's delaying on my end. That's probably me doing that for real. Hold on. Damn. Uh, uh, uh.
We can see you.
I know. It's just delaying on me. Boom. There you go. It was just delay. God damn it. And it's doing it again.
We finna give you the business today.
Man,
Go
give me the
ahead.
business. I'm game. Look, all right. So I gotta introduce this next person. She is Fury, owner of B&B Clothing. So if y'all want some clothes, cups, things made, body parts, give her a
Body.
call. Look her up. You hear me? You want to
You
post a
make a
comment on
body
that?
part? That's what's up.
And of course,
I'm gonna call you after the show.
I am Mr. What He Gonna Do Next, a descendant of Star Child. And I'm like Jesse Jackson. I'm somebody you need to know. And I guess we're on a late night round table. I don't know what the subject's going to be.
First of all, let's go back to your introduction. You said you was the what?
Which one? Oh, which one?
You was the star child?
Oh, descendant of Star Child, angels in recording, citizens of the universe. We are from the Therapist planet. And we always do a toast to the boot. So, with that being said, you asked for it, you got it.
Baby, you talking about
Some
the
people,
introduction.
and in some places, some people call me Kid Funkadelic as well as Kato Monte. We can be here all. Y'all want to pick with me? Let's go.
Well,
I'm
he's so
all.
like he's so geared up because he knows we finna talk trash to him.
Oh, man, I'm definitely. It's going to be
He's so
all
geared up. He's like, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm got
always. Look, I'm
you
always
good.
public enemy number one for no reason. Let's go.
All right. Okay, so first topic. I know we said we're not talking about relationships. So we're not gonna talk about relationships, but I do want to know because there's two females and the male on here. But sometimes females have like a different kind of view. So for a male, what is before you even start dating, like what are some expectations that you have?
Um, I mean, really, it ain't really it's not an expectation because usually, um, the
Watch your mouth, okay?
expectation first date. I'm gonna say how the first date will go. That's very important because the first date can make and break a situation. So it's about one, where you go take her, two, what y'all gonna do. So you pretty much gotta have everything planned out to a T. That's just me personally. You know what I'm saying? No mistakes, no bullshit, no hiccups. Where y'all gonna eat at, what y'all gonna do. Period.
So do you think that so what you're saying is the man should plan the first date?
No and yes. Let me explain why. I say no because it's always good to find out what she like to do. But yes, because it's y'all first day, she want to see what you gonna put down. Like where y'all gonna end up at eating, where y'all gonna end up maybe getting drinks at, or what type of fun y'all gonna have afterwards, because that plays a very big part of all of that. Because if y'all go out to eat and the restaurant's crap, that's not. I mean, that can go so many ways. Or you get some place that person might be allergic to or don't eat. You know what I'm saying? All that plays a factor. So that's just all part of knowledge of what you about to get into.
So, Fury, what's your take on it?
Mm. Mm.
Well, first things first.
Are we doing a mannequin challenge or what are we doing?
Did she freeze? I think you froze, Fury.
She froze.
She froze. Oh, she was finna give it to you. She was finna give you the business.
You want to get me on motherfucker that.
Fury froze, so we got to go into the. Okay, so you saying that it don't matter who picked the date, but don't you think it's important for the gentleman to ask the questions?
Of course. But again, it depends on the guy. Y'all see, the thing about it is every date is different, every guy's different, and you gotta ask them questions. If you don't ask them questions, she's gone.
Her screen went black. She was texting me.
So, that's because y'all set me up anyway. You know how the game is. Y'all.
No, hold on, brother. No, first of all,
you say brother or brother?
Brother with the ER.
Now remember, look.
With the ER.
Be very careful because we are what they call LIVE.
I'm just saying. Listen here, brother. You text me. Did I? Okay. You text me to come on here. I don't know. So I'll go at my expectation. But first of all, I don't even want to go to a restaurant. Like I don't want to go to a restaurant. Like I hate when somebody asks me on a date and they say like, I want to take you to a restaurant. I don't want to do that. Because first of all, we finna sit there, we're gonna eat. We're not really finna talk. I hate wasting time. Like I hate wasting time. So I want to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to see if we even going in the same direction.
But that's again, what did I say? Different females, different guys. That all plays a factor in that. Because
like when we like more like so dating, then let's go explore some nice restaurants together. God, I love nice restaurants. So let's go explore some nice restaurants together and kind of hang out. But on the first date, I don't want to go to no restaurant and wait no time to sit down. I want to have a conversation. Let's go walk in the park. Let's do a date. Let's do a day date. Let's do a day date. You know what I'm saying? Like
you talking about daytime?
Yeah, like a Saturday afternoon. We can go and catch a vibe somewhere. It could be the beach, the park, something like that. Let's just catch a vibe.
I'm gonna tell you something funny about that, right? Depending on who you're dealing with, I didn't seen females want to do a daytime date, like, and they say, let's go here and have their friends there watching them and shit. Like, it's just crazy.
I don't know what kind of females y'all dudes be dealing with. Y'all need to stop dealing with these kind of females.
Cause some of them be scared. Some of them be just want their friends there to see, make sure everything go good. Listen, it's.
I don't even know what my friends and my business like when it comes to this.
100%.
Like because I just feel like let me get to know you first, because I'm probably not even gonna bring you around or talk about you until I know if I really like you.
Facts, 100%, as it should be.
So I don't know. Like I think that people should ask people what it is that they want. I think that people be assuming. I can just speak for me. Like when it comes to me, I feel like men assume that I want something that I don't even want, which is frustrating because it's like I don't even like that. Like I don't even like that. Like why would you think? Oh, hey, mama. Mama said yes. It's about safety. Have a girlfriend there. I could dig it, mama, but let's go to a public place. My girlfriend probably can't even fight for real. She probably just gonna holler and not do too much. Let's go to a public place where it's a lot of people. Is my thought.
So is she getting back on or what is she doing?
I don't know. She said it was doing the update, but we got to keep going on the show. We get back on.
I mean, dating period is a tricky situation because, like I said, the first one can make and break the situation. The second one can go better, but it all depends on if y'all even had I guess I want to say conversation way before that. Because sometimes that week conversation, not week as in week, but like the week before, or the 2 week, whatever, how long it takes before that happened, that does definitely be a factor because that means you got questions that you want to ask as well as um, things you want to piggyback off of. If that makes sense. Because I mean, if y'all laughing and talking on the phone, y'all get face to face. It's like, I remember you said this and da 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 and this and that. If y'all literally jump to the first date and haven't had a conversation, that's gonna be a little different.
Yeah, I think that's important. I think it's important to have an open dialogue with someone because sometimes you realize there's a lot of dudes that have wanted to date me. Uh-oh, you gone too. This is crazy. They both gone, y'all. I don't know what's wrong with their phones. Rain clicked off. He's somewhere. He must have hit a button or something. Rain clicked off. Fury clicked off. So Rain wanted to have this round table conversation. So we on here having this round table conversation. And both of they, I think that his phone might have died. His computer might have died. But he's still connected some kind of way. This be technology. Earlier today I was thinking like, man, I really want the old school way back. Like how did you promote your business back in the day without you right, mama, you got to do the research about the person first. I think that's like back in the day, that's kind of like where I lacked at. I didn't do real research about the person back in the day. You back, mama? Uh-oh, here come Rain got booted out too. Y'all left me up here talking to myself. Well, I wasn't talking to myself. I was talking to mama. So, oh wait, he coming back. Well, black people something else. I'm just gonna put that out there.
Listen,
Black
I have
people,
nothing to do with none of this. None of this. We did it on this own.
me and mama was up here talking. Mama was saying,
Look, you don't need to talk. You don't need to talk to her. You know what? Whatever your computer did, mine just did the same thing. It said upload complete. I'm like, what is it uploading? Like, it just kicked me out.
that was crazy. My computer was acting up crazy earlier. Oh no. You know what, mama? I really ain't with people coming to my house. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really haven't dated in a long time because I was really like involved with someone. So I haven't dated in a long time, but they definitely won't be coming to my house when I do start dating. Because my house is my house. Can y'all see the comments?
Okay, now I'm waiting for everything to load back up, like comments, everything. A little bit.
Can you see them, Fury?
I can see them.
Oh, okay.
What you motherfuckers better do?
So
Yeah, you definitely need to do research because you never know who you're gonna end up with now.
She be talking about you, mama.
what? What you say?
Your mama said do research first about the person.
She be talking about you, mama.
But okay, mama, when you say you old school, like what does that mean? Like what is no, don't ask her. We need to put mama on the show. You be trying to hate. You be trying to hate.
No, never that. Never that. Never that. Never that. I just listen.
I like to get wisdom, like I like to get wisdom from people who older than me. Like my mentor is a 74-year-old man. Like he is so like solid. Like I just love him to death. You know what I'm saying? So I could go to him and get good advice about life, about relationship, about kids, whatever.
My mentor's dead and gone, so I can't ask him jack crap.
So who mentoring you?
Um, That's a good question.
You need a mentor. Everybody need a mentor.
Sometimes you have to mentor yourself.
Uh-uh.
I nominate. You know what? This is what I'm gonna do. I nominate Prince Rain to mentor Rain. You know what? Rain can mentor Rain. That's what
We're gonna lose every time.
Rain, come on now.
I'm honest.
Honestly.
Listen, half the old heads I dealt with dead and gone. The other half can barely breathe.
So that means you need to network out there in the community, and you need to get you a mentor. Let me tell you, like it's so important to have mentors because sometimes that reasoning in your
Did she say I
boy no. Your mama
what did she
said
say?
boy no. She talking about boy no. Like no. Don't be in there typing nothing crazy to her.
I never do.
But you do need a mentor. You need somebody who you can talk to and really vent to. Because sometimes you get the reasoning in your own head and it be wrong. It be wrong.
Facts, 100%. I'm gonna give you that one.
And that's why you're my mentor.
Oh,
You said what about your mentor? What you say about your mentor? I didn't say no. What did you say? I couldn't hear you. What did you say?
I said that's why she is.
Who? When you was snitching too?
He gonna forever think you a snitch, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because you out here in this world, you can't be out here by yourself. You got to be out here with somebody.
I'm always by myself, man. I ain't gonna sit here and pretend with you.
Oh, we need to have a counseling session right now because
Sure.
why would you want to be out here by yourself?
I didn't say you had to be. I just said sometimes it play that way. I don't trust everybody.
You gotta trust somebody though.
I'm looking at the people I trust. There's about 2, 3, 4 more. That's about it. The rest of them kiss my ass.
We got Mama Francis, Fury, and me. These are the people you trust. Man.
Honestly, it's about maybe 10 people.
Okay.
And I mean, that's who I can actually say friend. I can say the word friend. I can say I love you too. I can say I fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? And they fuck with me to the end. Mm-hmm. Whether in death or not, I know my people will be taken care of, and they people will be taken care of. Y'all will eventually meet them. So you can't. Yes, you are. But is that the real reason they can't come to your house?
Leave her alone. She don't want no man coming to her house. Leave her alone. So now, you don't trust nobody.
Not everybody.
That's right, Mama. Keep them bums in the street.
Ooh.
You know what? She be playing a lot of mama jokes, man. She be playing a dozen, mama. You might want to check. You might want to talk to her about that. You might want to check that. She be playing mama jokes. I don't talk about her mom. I was raised not to talk about people's moms at times. But, she be talking about you. She do.
But you know that dry snitching?
Oh, that's what it's real.
Hold on, wait a minute. Let me take a page out of your book. God damn it, me.
Ooh. Hold on. But like literally,
we missing somebody. Where the other one at?
Oh, what grandma?
Yeah, right. Where the other one at? It's usually
grandma
too.
Probably ain't commented yet. She probably on here looking, but she ain't comment yet.
She do be looking horny. She do. She's a rubbernecker.
But this the thing though, like you really do need a mentor. So we got to find you a mentor. You know what I'm saying? Like it's important to have. I'm dead serious.
You are my mentor. Yeah.
I can't be everybody's mentor. I can't be everybody, you know. You gotta talk to somebody though. I told you my mentor is a 74-year-old man.
That's perfect because you're gonna get everything you need, facts, no fiction, and that's beautiful.
Give it to
Like I
me
said, a lot of
wrong.
my old heads are dead and gone. A lot of my old heads are dead and gone.
I was thinking earlier, I was like, man, I want to go back to the old way. Like, I just miss the old way. And then people start saying stuff like, well, what about the computers? We ain't had computers. So what was doing? What was we doing?
We was living. Cause like remember the conversation we had last time? What did I say? If a female or a guy say they calling you at a certain time, you will be by that phone. Or you have that pocket full of change, you could be leaning, sitting just like this on that payphone, talking. And I think it was 3 minutes, 5 minutes, and then it cut off. You had to redo it again. Don't give me the line, but that's what you did. No way around it.
Would y'all say it's safe to say that you lived more earlier than now? Like earlier times, did you live more then, or do you feel like you live in now?
More than we're confined to our homes with these computers and these cell phones,
Mm-hmm.
and we're missing out on a lot of things in life.
Point. What you think, Rain?
I'm gonna say both. Let me explain why. Cause she's right. Back then, you really had to put the time in to date somebody as well as to actually get to know them. Where now, a click of a button, you can find out damn near majority of what you want to know, or enough to get you moving. Pure facts.
I don't know about that. Like,
Let me
I guess.
what I'm saying. If you
Okay.
you met somebody back in the day, you had to talk to them on the phone. You had to meet at the spot. Yada yada. You might ask your homeboy, your homegirl, tell me about whoop whoop and yada yada, and you did. But now you get on social media, you just flip through the pictures, and they all go tell a story. And you go either assume or know majority enough to when you talk to that person, things you've seen in that picture, you just enroll with it because they're gonna do the same thing you're doing. It's no hidden secret anymore. It's like open book to an extent. Where back then it wasn't an open book. Remember when MySpace came out? Was it an open book? No, you half-assed.
I don't think it's an open book. I think I mean like in excuse my language, mama, but I think social media is bullshit.
It is.
And because you could be anybody you want to be on social media. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, you could put up let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell y'all the gimmick, right? When I'm about to post something big, like I'm about to post something, Mama says she ain't doing social media. I know that girl. So don't play with her. Don't play with her. But when I'm doing something big, right? Like when I'm about to put my book out or I'm about to do something big within my business, I'm gonna always post a tastefully sexy picture.
Please.
You know why? Because that's gonna get their attention before I start to post what I really want them to see. But why do we gotta do that? It's ridiculous because I'm not even a person that is like, when you see me out, I might be dressed sexy, but you're not gonna see me like with my butt out, you know what I'm saying? Like you ain't gonna see me like that.
Well, catfish is worse now than it was back then. Catfish is horrible now.
That's what I'm talking about. People be catfishing people with their personality.
But you know what though? The average person now, like I said, they're not gonna learn that person face to face first. They're gonna hit that social media, they're gonna see what the streets say, and they're gonna go from there. And then it's like that's what their conversation gonna be based off of until he or she direct the conversation different, or is a different person from back when, if that makes sense.
But then I feel like they don't stand a chance.
It's a possibility, but it depends on what he or she wants. You know, so some people, what's the word I want to say? Some people don't even want to date. Some people just want conversation. Some people just want somebody to be around. Some people just want a straight fuck in story, and that's just what it is. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend with you. I mean, tell me I'm lying.
It's based off of now. Everybody wanting the physical.
What you say?
And that's what it seems like dating is based off now. Everybody wants the physical. Nobody wants to actually put in that time and get to know who you really are.
I agree. I definitely agree.
I think that's my problem. I think that's the main. I think that's my problem. I was having a conversation. It was crazy because I had this conversation with two different people, and they were basically saying like when they go out to the club, right? Per se, they go with a girl or they go by themselves. They automatically know that if they go to the club with the girl, and even if them and the girl split off, that they're going to have sex with her. I was like, well, so they was like, so if I go out with, and it's so crazy because both of them said the same thing. They was like, so Demasha, if I take you out and me and you go to a club together and we split off in the club, but then we ride home together, I'm gonna have sex with you. No, you're not.
Wait, look. I got a partner, right?
Can
I
y'all
hope
see
you
me?
watching.
Yeah,
And
You can see
we used to go to the club.
I see you. You frozen, but I see you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I had this partner, right? We go to the club and we be at the bar. So, when you're at the bar standing there, it's automatic. Females go come up like, what we drinking? And he would be like, all right, look, I'll buy you a drink. If I buy this brand, you know what it is. If I buy this brand, it's a different ball game.
Right.
And she'd be like, okay, let me get a double Henny. And I'll be sitting there looking at him and I just nod because I know what's about to happen. So she get that double Henny, throw it back, boom, no question. And he has get the whispering in her ear, and her face expression go tell the story. If she smile, all right, no, I'm not gonna see him later. He's going that way. She bit the hook. Now, if she's not gonna bite the hook, she not. He's here literally. If she ain't on it, he gonna take that double Henny and pull it onto himself. He gonna take it back, and we gonna walk the fuck off. It's just that simple. But this is back in what 2000, 2005, 2010. This shit's crazy.
But I mean, this is the conversation that I had in 2024. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a conversation.
I think it's a mistake. If you just meet a female and y'all go to a club, I think it's a mistake because you just met her and y'all go there, and 9 times out of 10, she gonna wander off. But the question is, what she gonna run into while she wandered off? You see what I'm saying? Or she gonna look at you and wonder what you gonna wander into if you walk off. Y'all don't have no kind of connection or conversation. Y'all literally just met. Let's say y'all met a week before, and y'all go to a hip hop club, whatever.
Right.
I think it's a bad idea because she might wander off and grab a number or two. You might be on some bullshit, good a number or two. Then when y'all meet back up, you're gonna sit there and look like been gone 20, 30 minutes. Fuck you been doing? I think it's a bad idea. But if you know that person, know your people, then you will know. You gotta remember, I've been through these scenarios, so that's why I'm saying what I'm saying.
I know it's so. You know what though? You know what I think is strange. I think it's so strange that so many of you men have been through these scenarios, right? And I really think it's about the women that y'all pick to go through these scenarios with.
Meg said she's about to start commenting.
Oh, okay. Because this is the thing. First of all, if I go to a club and I'm drinking, right? I'm having a few drinks or whatever, I'm hanging out or whatever. I'm not thinking about sex when I leave the club. I want to go to sleep.
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, we at the club, we hanging out, it's already late. I don't want to have sex when I leave the club. I want to go to sleep.
I got one better for you.
Okay.
Or y'all leave the club and go out to breakfast, and you might have just met her at the club or a week before, and she looking at you like, is she gonna ask, are you gonna pay for the meal, or is she gonna assume? What's your take on that?
I can't even say what my take is on it because I don't even want to be around. Like, I don't even want to be around a dude when I leave the club for the very reason that I think that dudes only think that I don't even like drunk sex. Because I feel like you have to hold up to that standard now. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't even like drunk sex.
Our man say yellow women are mean. No, we go straight to the point. What?
Mama, Mama, they do say yellow women are mean.
I disagree. Fuck that. I disagree. No.
Hey, leave mama alone. Leave her alone.
Because I don't think color matter on that. Because if a woman got an attitude, she got an attitude. She mean. It's just basic. I'm not gonna sit there. There we go. What's up, Meg?
Hey, Meg. But you know, like I don't even like drunk sex. So I don't even understand why people want to get drunk and then have sex. Like it's like such a turnoff for me. Now I can't say that I haven't been in a relationship where the person is wanting to have drunk sex, but I don't like drunk sex. That's not something that even turns me on, because it's like, yes. Sorry, Fury. Yes, it's not something that even turns me on.
What happened?
She coming back. Her thing messed up.
Man, you know what? I haven't had drunk sex in a while, so I can't say what's what on drunk sex. But I mean, drunk sex is what it is. It's just, I mean, what I say what it is it just how it's gonna play out. Huh?
Yeah, she back. See, I don't. That's not something that really. She back and she left again.
I never said it was nothing good. I never said it was nothing. But hey, I'm at work. I'm in a bind, and Nate won't help me.
Who is Nate?
Man, listen, that's something.
She said, "I'm at work. I'm in the bind, and Nate won't help me." I know that's real. But I don't know. I think people, like, their perspectives be like, what? And maybe I'm just weird.
No, you just old school. You like things a certain way. You appreciate the chase, if that makes better sense. Meaning he's taking time out to learn you and do what it takes to get to know you, as well as he's putting the time in to make whatever happens happen. Now, don't get me wrong. I mean, set it off. What?
Boy, y'all thugging tonight. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, that's what it's really. I mean, at the end of the day, it's all about the chase, learning the person, doing whatever it takes if you really want that person. You know what I'm saying? But everybody gotta be 100 with it. So if she just want attention, that's cool. If she just wants sex, that's cool. But if she want to build, that's cool too. But it gotta be established. It can't be no
Alexa, shut down.
It can't be I'm into you. No, let me phrase that. It can't be I like you, and then as the progress go, she's changing the progress. You know what I'm saying? She's not keeping in the bean in the beginning. Because let's be real. If you know what you want, you're gonna go for it flat out. If you know what you want, you're gonna go for it. If you don't know, you're gonna you go wing it, if that makes sense. You go kind of, let me see what this day brings. Let me see what that day brings. And that's it. But sometimes that's a good way too, because if you're getting mixed vibes, you can't figure out which way to go, left or right. Sometimes you gotta just sit, and then when the door open, you go.
Hey, Meg said, what are we talking about? This drunk sex.
Well, you just heard drunk sex because that's what you like. Drunk fucking sex. Ass. So
I agree with the first part where you said I'm kind of old school. So yes, I am kind of old school because I don't want to waste time. You know what I'm saying? If you just want sex, say that so I can tell you, well, I'm not looking for sex.
Facts.
But we can be cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, we could be cool. If you're looking for a relationship, then say that so then we can go towards it. Now, when you said the winging part is what I don't like. You know what I'm saying?
I say that because, again, depending on what you're dealing with, that's what plays.
Meg said, I do at times, so what? Well, this was the right time, boy. Y'all got to
she want that drug sex so she can play with that penis. That's what that is. I'm gonna be, you know what? I'm on some bullshit. So only thing I say is open your mouth and say,
you don't get us in trouble.
Oh yeah. No, actually, if you don't cuss for the first 10 minutes of YouTube, you're good. We beyond 10 minutes. We 34 minutes into it, and we really ain't even got into it. Probably end up doing another 2 hours like last time.
Oh my God.
I mean, it's the truth though. I mean, it's all about what you want. But then for some reason, 2024 is battle of the sexes. It's got like new, and what I mean by that, new and old school. You got new and old school trying to fuck with each other, and it's kind of goofy. It's kind of goofy because the new generation, they thinking of sex. What can they get out of you? How many people can we do? What freaky things can they think they want to do? And I say think because some people who never done nothing freaky, that's what their mind is set on. Like, oh, I want to do this. I want to try that. So they meet somebody and then it's like, look, let's do this. Let's do that. But it's not even about what you do, it's how you do it. They're not going to ask in a smooth way. They're just going to be like straight 3D at you. Like, look, and some people are rude like that. They're going to tell you flat out, look, I just want to fuck. I want to do some flat back fucking, and it is what it is. And they'll sit there like this cool as a fan, waiting for an answer. Then when you give them the wrong answer, they in their feelings like, man, she full of bullshit.
I feel like the roles have been reversed. Exactly.
Men are bitches and women are hard. Well, I don't know what type of niggas you deal with. Yes, I do. But I have to disagree with that one to an extent because let me rephrase that. The new generation are weird. Dudes are weird. Old generation, they're not weird. We just a different breed.
Well, I don't know. I mean, at some degree, I agree with that statement that she made.
Y'all got haters, girls, man. I know what you're saying. It's a different ball game, and same thing I explained to you. Okay, 2024, women want women and men want men. I don't know why. It just is what it is. I'm still trying to figure that part. That's some weird shit. I just don't understand how a dude want to sit with a dude and enjoy himself some weird shit. But that's not my business. As far as a woman liking a woman, I mean, it is what it is. I'll allow it. Some women.
Hold on.
That's a different ballgame. No, that's a different ballgame. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. That's something different.
Let's talk about it. Okay, so it's okay. It's okay for a woman and woman, but the man and man you can't understand. So you part of the new generation of freakies too.
No, I'm just old. Listen, no, let me explain. Let me rephrase it. I'm just a freak, period. End story.
Take a sip. Take another sip for me.
Oh, this gets weird. No, I mean,
this is what I feel.
You know what? Go ahead, baby.
I feel like men have double standards. I feel like y'all are double-minded. You know what I'm saying?
At times.
Let me explain. I feel when Meg said her statement about the battle of the sexes, women are hard, men are. I can agree with that. It's because generally, mama.
No, I don't bump.
Okay, so this is after hour talk.
Wait. Wow.
Yeah, she said that.
She did. Well, good for you. You don't bump the cooch.
But generally, men would be rational, right? Like men would think through things, right?
Okay.
I feel like men are hyper emotional.
They are.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Let me ask y'all both a question and be honest. Some men are emotional, but is that a good or bad thing? Because remember, at one point, if a man was romantic, into chivalry, he expressed himself to a woman. Some women thought that was weak, right or wrong.
Some women is the key word.
Some women, but it was, again, we're going back to the women that you all are choosing. See, you all want these women with no substance because they busting it wide open, they bouncing down, they doing flips, and they got that girl on girl action for you. Okay? So the women who are at home and trying to build something and have something, y'all don't want them. Y'all don't want them. Y'all
That's
don't
not true.
even y'all don't even give them
No,
the
they want to play with us.
right. Y'all don't give them the opportunity to bust it down for you. Now we don't want the girl on girl action, but you don't give us the opportunity to show the tricks. So I'm just saying,
And again it depends on who you're dealing with. Me personally, I wanna I wanna I'm reading something I'm talking. I'm sorry. I want a strong woman. You know, she do what she do. She go out in the world and boom, boom. She a freak in the bed. That's how it always should have been. It should still be that way. But now, everybody freaking everybody. It's not even. It's not even fun no more. If that makes sense.
my point exactly.
I'm not
It's
saying it
not.
can't happen, but it's just not fun anymore.
It's not. It's
I
not.
got I got young dudes that come to me and be like excited, like, oh man, I'm trying to get two women in the bed. What do I do? Or I had these two women in the bed and I messed up, and I'll be looking at them like in the most dumbest way because I'm thinking, how did you mess that up? One, two, and I gotta tell me replay your whole steps, and I'd be like, well, there you go, there you go, there you go. I'm literally going down the line. It was wrong from the jump, and now he's mad at me because he feel like I'm not on his team. But like I told him, you messed up from jump. That's where you made your mistake at. But like I said, nowadays, just that's.
So I got a question, and I'm
Hold
gonna
on,
ask.
hold
I'm
on,
gonna ask
hold on. I want to finish. I was thinking.
Siri.
Back in the times,
Siri.
if
Go
you
ahead.
did
We're listening to you.
if you did freaky shit back in the times, majority of the time it was like it was a relationship wise, like it was you and your old lady or you and somebody that you was tight with. Y'all discussed it and went down. But back then, a lot of the clubs and I'm gonna say swingers party, there wasn't as be back. My news is nobody asked. No one really cares. Moving forward, nowadays it's so much. It's just out there in your face. Like back then, you had to. It was like a what's the word I'm looking for? Like a speakeasy. You had a certain place you had to go to, or it was like a party you was invited to. But now it's just all out with it. It's like I'm going to a freak party. You want to go? And you go. It's not even a secret no more. It's just out there. But
I guess my question would be,
what's up, baby?
can you hear me?
I can.
Okay, so I guess my question would be to that, right? So how do you, from a male point of view, when you hear about like 42,000 people in Texas having AIDS, like how does that make you feel?
It's scary.
Damn, that's a good question. Because really, I don't make me feel like shit. I mean, because it's always age has always been around. It's gonna be around to the end of time, and it's always good to be aware of the numbers and what's going on. But that just shows you that half these people don't use condoms no more, and half these people don't think before they make a play. Like, ask somebody knew what a condom is, they gonna look at you like you made up a word. Like, the fuck is a condom? They're gonna be like, oh yeah, I know what. Oh yeah, my dad gave me one of those. He never used it, so they end up catching one of these new diseases they stuck with for the rest of their life, or they in their feelings, but it don't stop them. They still don't use it.
Same question to you, Siri.
Like I said, it's scary. You gotta make sure you get tested before you guys have sex because you never know what you're going to end up with. And clearly, they're not sharing their sexual history and their medical records. Otherwise, these numbers wouldn't be so high.
I can agree. I can agree. But as a person, like in the community, single woman, you feel what I'm saying? Does it make you afraid to entertain someone?
Yeah, it does. It does. Um, like I said, that's why you have to get that information before you move forward into that aspect. And
Facts. I give you that, man. Good job,
people
baby.
disappear when you start asking those questions.
I agree. I agree.
Well, let's
So
be honest though.
hold on, Meg put in the chat. Men want to lead, but they don't know what path they want to lead you in. They want women to do the work, and they take the credit for it. Some are very intimidated and jealous of women. So how do you feel about that?
I agree.
We'll go with Fury first. What do you think about that, Fury?
I agree with her statement. Men are afraid of women now. And I've experienced the jealousy. So yeah, I know that it's real. I don't understand it, but I mean, how do we change it?
That's a damn good question. How do you change it? Find another nigga. I mean, shit, no, I'm being honest. I'm gonna be honest. Let's be real. She is 100% right what she's saying. I'm not going against that. But if you meet a guy or you meet a girl that's intimidated by you, where y'all gonna go? I mean, for real, where y'all gonna go? Because what are y'all gonna do and where y'all gonna go? Because he or she's intimidated. So not to be funny, instead of the situation starting up here, it's already doing this out the gate, coming down. So that means either that person go either eventually slide away or walk away. It's a matter of time because they're afraid. They're looking at like, damn, she got 4 or 5 cars. She got a nice house. Or damn, he got 4 or 5 cars. He got a nice house. And not everybody don't understand that don't mean shit. That's just what they got. That's what they wanted and they went and got it. You either can do the same or figure out a way. A lot of people don't do that. They get scared and they try to find somebody with less than what they got and then they're comfortable. If that makes sense. Me personally,
yeah.
Huh? Or they're pretending. Say that again, Fury.
I said, or they're pretending.
That can happen too. Me personally, if a woman got more than me, that's just what it is. It's a turn on for me because I'm like, okay, that means she handling her business. In story, it's not intimidating to me. But some people, and I say that again because of people I know and things I've seen, they can't handle it because now they're sitting there like once you get in, if you get in your head and if you get in your own mind and your heart, you're gonna fuck yourself off because now you're thinking every time I deal with this woman, I gotta take her to a 5-star restaurant. Every time I deal with this woman, man, we gotta go get Gucci, we gotta go get Versace. But in reality, she might like a 4-piece wing meal and a fish dinner, or she might just want to walk and eat a hot dog. But instead of you finding out, you already on a different path, about to really screw yourself. So that means you go take her on all these situations and not really understanding. You kind of sunk yourself because she looking at you like, is he trying to impress me? Because she probably already peeped the game early. She waiting on you just to come out with it like, you know what? I'm a little intimidated. How can we do this? But not that pride. That pride ain't gonna let that man do that. But that pride ain't gonna let that woman do it either. She's not gonna say she intimidated. She gonna either walk away or she gonna let her friends get in her ear. Girl, go ahead and do your thing. You got money. Get what you can up out of him. Da 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 da. Again, we right here already, and I don't even know you. You don't know me, but we going down because of bullshit. But if y'all have a conversation, take about 15, 20 minutes to an hour. It'll open up more understanding and doors than it will closing all of them. Because once you start closing your doors, a lot of them won't open back up. Facts.
I can dig that. And I think that there are a lot of men that are intimidated by females, certain females. I don't know why. Because generally a woman who has everything, honestly speaking, and this is speaking from my circle of people. This is my circle of people. So women that are educated or empowered or, have some money or whatever the case may be, the simple life is what we want to lead. You know what I'm saying? Especially like, for instance, like I'm on social media and I'm doing all this other stuff and this, that, and the other, whatever. I don't want to go nowhere big. Like I don't want that. Like I seriously like you don't want to watch TV at home and cook some food. Like you want to cook, like we can cook together. Like or like you could just talk to me while I cook.
Facts. But remember when that what was that list came out about maybe 6-7 months ago about places first date don't take a woman? They ran with that for what, about a month. It became memes, it did everything. And it had anywhere from a goofy girl, strong woman, a hoe, a stank hoe, a good woman, sitting there thinking like, and rolling with that. So you know how many people probably went on a date and they looked at this list and they looked at the dude like, we can't go nowhere here. He's sitting there dumb enough to bite it like, okay, then what we go do? Whoever made that list was bullshit, but people, you remember that list, they was biting on it hard. It was everywhere. You couldn't help but to read it.
Crazy. And I remember telling this, I was talking to somebody, like, I don't know, I was talking to one of my cousins or somebody, and I was telling him, like, you know what, the perfect date for me would be like if a man planned a perfect date where it's like, I don't know, like a picnic basket in the house, on the floor, like make a fort or something. You know what I'm saying? Like do something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the perfect date to me. Put some food in there.
And what is that? What word is that? Romantic, chivalry. Not around no more. What's up, baby? Please. It's not around no more. Because again, depends who you're dealing with. If you get a type of, I love something like that. That's cool to me. We, you know, put the little blanket down, we get the cheese, we get the wine, we set it up, find a good movie. It's beautiful, but it depends on the woman you're dealing with. If you're dealing with a woman that's never had that, two things gonna happen. She's either gonna enjoy it or she's gonna diss it. Just that simple. It's no in between. It's black and white. If she like it, you win it. If she don't, you stuck, because now you sitting there thinking simple things are not gonna work. But if she dig it and understand why you doing it, it's beautiful. A lot of women are not digging that. They want Red Lobster. They want the shrimp boil.
Red
Lobster. They want to go eat at Justin's.
Listen,
things like that.
If a woman tell you she want to go to Red Lobster, that is not expensive meal.
At all. At all.
Now, if she tell you she want to go to Capitol Grill,
and that's cool, because let me explain. Okay. It's nothing wrong. It's nothing wrong with you. You know, you might say, all right, look, baby, we had the picnic in the crib. Let's go out and have a good meal. Let's have a conversation. Boom, you win it. But then it's weird. Like I said, man, a lot of dudes. And she made a comment. She said dudes want to be taken care of. 100%. A lot of dudes don't know how to go get it no more.
Okay, financially. Okay, dudes want to be taken care of financially by a woman that is in the fault of her. Okay, true. I can agree with that statement.
I mean, look, I hang around a various type of people. So I hang around people who want to be taken care of by a woman, so I know what the fuck is going on. And I hang around dudes who go get what they get, and they can buy whatever they want to buy. They don't need a woman to buy it for them. And I hang around dudes who are not intimidated by a woman, who love that. But then I hang around dudes who are intimidated. I hang around so many different type of people. I see all this. I just sit there and I watch, and I be like, and it's funny. It's entertaining to me now. It's kind of like my soap opera for real, because I sit there and I listen to them. Like, man, I met this chick, bruh. You know, her credit score is horrible. What do I do with her? Then I see dudes be like, her credit score is dope. And now you see them looking in the air, so you know they're thinking about what the hell can they get. So it's entertaining. It's just what they do. And that's the balance of a relationship. In situations of dating, you're going to get all that out in the world. You just got to know what you're dealing with. Same with women. Women are looking to be some women are looking to be taken care of financially because they got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 kids. Baby daddy ain't shit. They ain't trying to deal with them. They meet a nice guy and they like, okay, he really like me. And they just start sucking him dry. End story. Or they fuck his brains out and he just like take the checkbook, take the credit card, do what you do. Now you sitting there broke. She don't want to deal with you no more. You and your feelings in debt. A lot of people can't tell love and lust. It's still a tricky person, tricky entity. Some people can't tell the difference. And it's going to be like that to the end of time.
Can you tell the difference between love and lust?
I can. Because I've did love and lust before.
Okay.
They're kind of similar, but they're not. They're not at all. Like they look alike. Red and red, blue and blue. But They are not. And a lot of people who don't know what they look like, you're about a year into this relationship, and then you realize, I don't even want this girl. I don't even want this dude. It was the sex. It was the sex.
What
now
about you? Can you tell the difference between love and lust?
Can I tell the difference? I mean, I can tell the difference, but when it comes to dealing with people now, I can't tell anything because everybody seems so fake and they have their own agenda. So it makes me be cautious.
I believe some people got an agenda. I believe some people don't. Some people might be on some bullshit. Some people straight, it's right in their face. They not. But that, let's be real. Everybody in the world is damaged. There's no way around it. Everybody had a fucked off relationship somewhere in their history of dating. The question is, did they learn? Are they holding on to it? Because if they're not holding on to it, it's cool. If they haven't learned and still holding on to it, it's up to the other person. They better have, I'm gonna say male or female, whatever, to work with them, understand, and try to make it better. But it's still time and learning. But I don't think everybody got a conspiracy or everybody got a motive. But I mean, of course, you will always be on your toes. What's up? What you got? Yes, people are fake. They will use you for what they want to get what they done. Very true. Facts, 100%. That's why you got to know the game and know what's going on, be able to see sugar from shit.
All right, Thomas. I agree, but I disagree. Okay, so I agree that, like everybody come with something. You feel me? Like I agree. Everybody got their little hang-ups or whatever the case may be. But unless two people have a conversation about their traumas of whatever they've been through, I just don't feel like another person's traumas are my responsibility. You feel what I'm saying? Because when you come to me, I'm healed. I'm not fighting no relationship trauma. You get what I'm saying? So if you're fighting relationship traumas, then you need to stay away from me because I don't got time to go through. You know what I'm saying? Like if I didn't give you that trauma, I don't want to fight that trauma. Somebody else gave you that trauma, so you need to heal that trauma and come talk to me.
Okay. So question, and okay, I dig what you're saying, but what if you really like that person and okay, this can be something? Do you help that person get through it, or do you just drop them by the wayside?
Is this a trauma that we didn't discuss? You know what I'm saying? Like if this is something that we didn't talk about and you just all of a sudden, like if I'm showing you that I love you, for example, like I'm showing you with everything in me that I love you, right? And you still think I'm dogging you out. Let's just go with this. For example, you got my location. Every time you call, I pick up. Every time, something happened, I'm around you. Every time you need me, I'm there. If I'm doing all of that and you still think that I don't care, no, I ain't gonna keep doing that. No. Because I feel like actions speak louder than words. I'm not a person that really believes what people say all the time. Like I want to see it. Like if you say you love me, show me you love me. If you say that you're gonna be there for me, show me you're gonna be there for me. If you say you got my best interest at heart, show me that. If you say, like I'm gonna look out for you, show me. I don't care nothing about what you said. I want to see it.
Facts. Action speaks louder than words. But let me mix up that pot a little bit.
Mix it.
What happens when it becomes a situation where sometimes that person is afraid and won't let you get further or won't let you show what you need to show? Because that does happen a lot. I mean, because fear could be a motivator, fear could be a crutch, right or wrong.
Fear could be a motivator and fear could be a crutch, but I think that at an adult age that people, like I'm 43 years old, you know what I'm saying? So if you're dating You know, like you're an adult and you know what traumas you face. Say that. Say that. Like say I'm afraid. Like I'm afraid to be
Come on
loved.
now. That's like telling the truth. What person really got the heart to say I'm afraid,
And
or what
that's
person got the heart to say la da da?
and then what person had a part to drag you through unnecessary madness for
A
no
lot
reason
of
at
them,
all. This is what I'm talking
a
about.
lot of them, will, a
Oh,
lot of them will take your trauma and they will use it against you.
this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. So no, I can't. You know what I'm saying? Some people might find that to be mean, but I feel like if you in a healing space, then you probably should just heal. What Meg said, I have no more trauma saving in me. If you got mama daddy issues, I'm out. I'm out. If you've been hurt by all 80 of your baby mamas, I'm out. You can't keep a job because the white man still holding you down.
Wait,
I'm out.
wait a minute. What type of dude you messing with 8 baby mamas?
Hey man, you heard all that, all that. I'm done. I can't heal nobody else. I can't do that. I can't do that. Especially like you have to want to be healed. And some people don't want to be healed. They want to be in their traumas and then they want to drag you why they in their traumas and you study like I love you, Bobby, but I love you. I really love you, Bobby. And they still like, you don't love me, Jen.
Amen.
No,
Amen. I got one better for you. Send them to the committee.
no.
Send them to the committee.
I was just talking to one of my friends today,
Ain't working.
and she was like telling me, and she made perfect sense. She said, Demasha, she said, I no longer want to date men who don't have a good relationship or have a strange baby mama who all in their business, telling them what they can and can't do with their child, this, that, and the other. And so I thought for a second, I said, absolutely, freaking lootly. I said, because why at this old age is we dealing with baby mama drama? Your kids can't come around me and this, that, and the other. She's talking about the committee has been banned. Don't ban
Don't don't ban the committee. Don't ban the committee.
We still don't ban us. We agreed with the no more trauma. I'm gonna play what that song was by Mary J. Blige, No More Pain.
No more drama.
More drama in my life. For real. Like no way. No way. No, no, no. It's too painful for the other person in my opinion. It's too painful. Now, if y'all agree to fight with each other through trauma, or you provided that trauma to that man or that woman, oh yeah, you should 100% stick it out.
But see, that's the thing. They don't stick it out when they create that negative energy within their relationship. They're ready to go because they don't want to accept it.
Right. Absolutely. I'm not gonna say, like if you have trauma created in your relationship, you created trauma, male and female. Like say me and Rain together, right? Me and Rain in a relationship.
Are we?
He's talking about his back in the day committee they man.
Listen.
Man, I don't even want to know because see, he off the chain. When he was younger, he was off the chain.
If
I'm gonna talk to Miss Francis on a private note, I'm gonna send her an inbox because I'm gonna send her shit.
But hold on, you gotta ask yourself, what do she know? She was at the house. She was at work. What the hell does she know? She's still caught in time. She think Reagan president right now. I mean, hey, I'm just saying. So
you don't know what Miss Francis knew. Miss Francis know more than you think she knew.
Meg, they don't know. They don't know. They'll learn. They'll learn. They're gonna learn. Oh, you gonna learn. What do you say, Trey? You go learn.
And if she know, grandma knew. What was the name? I was thinking all week. What was the name of that club grandma said she went to? I was tickled. What was the name of the club? It was like 8 Ball or something.
How the hell she?
So I don't know. Okay, so
Everybody freeze?
no, everybody didn't freeze. It was just you and your computer.
I think he said everybody. Anyway, moving forward, what was you saying? What was you saying?
No, I was gonna ask Fury. Like when you said that people don't like to stick it out through the traumas. So when you mean like they don't like to stick it out through the traumas, what do you mean? They don't like the mutual thing, Rain.
Yes. I can hear you. Can't hear what he got going on over there.
You got a question. So when you were saying that people don't like to stick it out through the traumas that they provide to other people, what did you mean? Like they don't like to stick it out, like they don't want to talk about it, or they don't want to stay in it?
Well, I'd say both. They don't want to accept fault for the role that they played in that situation. And they honestly don't really want to hear about it. They feel like they did it. Okay.
Y'all remember that? I remember that.
We can hear you. She's talking. Mute your thing. Okay, go ahead, Fury.
I said that they don't want to be held accountable. They don't want to accept responsibility for the role that they played. And they also don't want to deal with the aftermath of what they created. I understand that it's not their responsibility to completely fix what they broke, but I feel like they played a role in it, and so they should be willing to stay and help figure out how to improve what they broke.
I agree. Do you think some of that is that they didn't forgive themselves?
I think a lot of times they don't care.
That makes sense. I could. So, okay, I never heard nobody say that before. Most times people will be like, "Oh, well, I think they just don't forgive themselves," but you think that they just don't care when they provide the trauma, like it doesn't matter.
I mean, because you can't tell me that a lot of times when people do things, they don't know exactly what they're doing. They make a conscious decision to do whatever it is that they wanted to do with the expectation of either not getting caught or not being held accountable for their actions.
You have a great mentor, because that's exactly how, because I feel like people, like, you can control what you do. You know what I'm saying? You are in control of you. So like if you're in a relationship and you cheat, you made a conscious decision to do that. You know what I'm saying? If you're in a relationship or even a friendship or whatever and you disrespect your friend, you made a conscious decision to do that. Nothing, you're in control of you. So I could dig it. Now the part that I don't agree is I think that sometimes people make a conscious decision to do something and then they feel convicted. I'm not gonna say they feel
they feel convicted.
Yeah, they feel convicted. Like after they make the decision, they done went through it, and that's like, dang, I really probably shouldn't have did that. You know what I'm saying? So
well, they bad. They fucked up.
I said you had a wonderful mentor. But I mean, I can understand. So, Rain, do you think that when people make conscious decisions to do something wrong, do you think that they feel like unforgiveness for themselves, or they don't care?
Probably both. And I say both because it depends on what type of nigga it is. Back to the same thing. Some dudes care, some dudes don't.
Well, we need a list of all the ones that do care. No,
What is it?
You're tired of these dudes that don't.
Good luck on that one. Man, I look at it like this. Everybody make mistakes. Man, if you're man or woman enough to admit to it, it is. Okay, cool. Talk about it. Move forward. If you not, or you act like it never happened, there you go.
Okay, so now
some women and dudes, I'm not gonna say one or the other, but some women, some dudes make mistakes, and it's just like, okay, what you gonna do? Yeah, some of them actually care about what they did.
That makes sense, though. I guess that makes sense. Like some people actually care, but some people mess up and then they regret the mess up. Okay, I could dig it. Now you said something that was big, admitting. I think that's big. So you take accountability.
Okay, what about those who just take accountability because they want you to shut up and not, and they're not really taking accountability. They're just saying whatever they feel is going to make you shut up.
Two-way street on that one.
Go ahead. I'm willing to listen.
I'm gonna say two-way street because some people do that. She's right 100%. Some people do that, but some people don't. So if they admit to it, they apologize or whatever. It's up to the other person to be like, make the final decision, put the gavel down, like, okay, you apologize, you meant it, boom. But if they always think you don't mean what you say, what do? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where the shit can get bumpy because it is hard to trust people. Let's be honest. It's hard to believe in people nowadays. So that's one of them things where you got to go on faith as well as, and that's a word that's not used nowadays. Faith. You got to go on faith and go from there. Because if you like that person, or you hear he and she really want to do something, then do it. Nothing can stop y'all.
I agree with everything that you said. And faith for me could be action, though. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like if you really want someone, if you really want to get a point across to someone, you need action. It's not going to always take a little bit of action, or sometimes it's going to take a year of action for people to, like I've known people to be in marriages and per se, like the husband or the wife cheats. You feel what I'm saying? And they decide like this we've been doing this too long to throw it away. You know what I'm saying? Like we've been in this for a long time, so we ain't gonna throw this away. But at the same time, you have to have patience. You have to show action. There are things that you have to do.
I mean, 100%, because if you know somebody that's been in a relationship, let's say 5 years to 10 to 20, I guarantee you they had some hellified ups and downs. You just don't know about it because no relationship is perfect. You find a perfect relationship where nothing is a problem, call my line. I want to know everything because it don't exist. Now, don't get me wrong. You keep a dirty laundry in-house. That's facts. But no relationship is perfect. You either fought, you either argued. He may not have work. He might have stole money out your purse. He might have stole money out his wallet, or y'all both might have cheated. Whatever the situation is, y'all worked on it. And that's what's important. And this is coming from somebody that's just really learned about patience, because I'm not a patient person. I'm not going to lie. But I learned to be patient. And you can't control every situation. Again, coming from a person who can control and puppeteer any fucking thing I touch. But I had to learn it. So with that being said, it's all about you and that person. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look, I'm going to be honest. I do believe in love. I do believe in romantic. I do believe in chivalry. I believe in all that shit. And I want it. Who don't? But you're going to fight to get it. And you're going to fight to keep it. That is guaranteed. That's guaranteed. Believe that.
Who's fighting?
No, what I mean by fighting, no, let me explain. I'm not talking about physical. I'm talking about mental.
No, that's what I mean. Like, why do we have to mentally fight for love?
Well, because it get rough. I mean, let's be real, it get rough. It ain't easy dating. Listen, we all were kids, right? We all were teenagers. When you started dating, it wasn't no book to read. You learn how to date off of pure experience slash what's the word I'm looking for? Do's and don'ts, mistakes, and what other people been through. And as you speak, like, what's going on? What you got to say? You got that finger up. You got that teacher finger up. What's going on?
That was the church finger. Go ahead, church.
Reverend. Go ahead, Sister Fury.
In today's dating climate, they have social media, which is teaching them how to date, and it's in the toilet.
That's I'm talking about when we started dating, it wasn't no social media, it wasn't no book. You literally, I got one better for y'all. Will you be my girl? Yes or no? Boom. She gonna say yes, and y'all gonna start dating and not have a clue of what y'all doing. And y'all gonna learn from trial and error. And then you go on to the next person, because puppy love was back then. And then you go on to the next person, and then you learn from this person. You learn from that person. You think about the mistakes you made. They think about the mistakes they made. And you go on, and it's like an invisible book. You put your stories in there, and then one day you're gonna be talking to somebody, and you go tell them your story, and they're gonna take the nuggets out of your story to help their situation. Guaranteed, there's no way around it.
And that's why I feel like people need to talk.
Say that again, please.
I said, and that's why I feel like people should talk. Like, people should have honest conversations. Like, ain't no pity patty, like no tag, like Barbie and Ken, all of that crazy stuff. Like, have a real true conversation. The chat, Meg said, I divorced my ex.
I'm on it. I'm already on it. She petty.
Hold on. I divorced my ex. He liked little girls and always wanted to play I Casino with me. True story.
You petty.
True story.
But again, I mean, it still goes back to the same thing. Conversation always gonna rule the nation. But I gotta say because it's still patience and time. If you like that person, you're gonna take your time. And you're gonna take time. Because it's two different situations. Taking your time and taking time is two different situations.
I got a question. So how much time is it that we're supposed to take?
That's the thing about it. It's no written time limit on it. Because I mean, let's be real. It's no written time limit on it, right? But let's say y'all 6 months in, 7 months in, a year in, 2 years in. It's no time limit, because if you meet somebody and put a time limit on it, that's not guaranteed in 6, 7 months it's gonna be on this note. It might still be down here. It might be
months. In 6 or 7 months, we should still be going through the honeymoon phase. 6 or 7 months, we should be still vibing.
That's my point. It's still time.
No, but if we ain't vibing, we wasting time. Because we really just like 6 or 7 months, or 7 months to a year, we really just getting to know each other. And when I was young, my grandma used to tell me that. She used to be like, when you start dating somebody, the first year should be like a little exciting. You know what I'm saying? You might have a little complications because of personalities or things that you're used to. Like you might have a few complications, but it shouldn't be no big blowouts, because this is the time when he should be still trying to court you, and you should still be trying to get to know him and show him, like what kind of woman you are. You get what I'm saying? Now, all of that, like I'm with waiting, but I got a 5-year max. Like at 5 years, baby, and you ain't trying to change nothing. All right.
Well, 5 years is a long time.
And I feel like I waited. I was patient. I was kind. I was loving. I was honest. I was true. I'm good.
Was you true?
Yeah.
I say if y'all did 5 years, by that third year, y'all should be on a whole different level and subject. It should be, by the time that third year hit, it shouldn't even be no more conversation about boyfriend and girlfriend. That shit should be out the window. You know, you're gonna go find it.
Found it.
You know what I'm saying? Because, and here's the thing about it. It's about believing in the person you're dealing with. Because if you about a third year, if a man say, okay, I want to marry you, I'm thinking about marriage, and she say it, that's what they want. That's what it is. They brought it up for a reason. But I'm gonna say a mistake a lot of couples make is moving in y'all very first year. Don't do it.
I think that's a big mistake. The very first year of dating somebody, moving in, I think that's a big mistake.
So I mean, like I said,
I think that when people say this phrase right here, it make my body cringe. You don't get to know somebody until you move in with them. Really? So if you got to move in with me to get to know you, I'd be like, who told y'all that?
And you were dealing with their representative.
I disagree. Because I say I disagree because if you know that person, everything is right there in your face. It's lying. Right there. The good, the bad, and the ugly is right there. But again, it falls back onto understanding each other, what you go deal with, what you're not going to deal with, as well as I say giving opportunities. And when I say opportunities, because y'all not always going to be neck and neck on what y'all want to do. Somebody's going to be a little bit ahead of schedule. Somebody's going to be behind. And that's cool. That's
absolutely.
No fucking way. How is that even possible? I see. Okay. Huh?
Nothing. Go ahead.
No, my computer was doing something. That was on me. My computer, something about storage or something. At the end of the day, it's again understanding, time, acceptance, and whatnot. Because my thing to me is, y'all do what y'all.
I'm sorry, bro, but can you say reciprocation too, though? Because now when we talking about time, acceptance, it got to be on both sides. It can't just be on one. It got to be on both sides.
Of course, but that falls in conversation because depending on what type of person you are, you might meet a guy or meet a girl and y'all traveling the world, y'all buying expensive gifts, y'all there, but y'all lacking in communication, understanding, acceptance. And that does happen sometimes. Sometimes you get in a situation and it'll be a whirlwind. It's just y'all moving fast. Y'all done fuck around and ran to Paris. Y'all done ran to, you know what I'm saying, across the country. And then it's like one day he or she will ask that odd question y'all didn't think about. So what's next? You like, I haven't thought about it. Cause y'all been having fun, but y'all never had that
conversation. Right.
Boom. And that does happen. I mean, cause let's be real. When you're with that person and y'all, I'm gonna say out of 100%, y'all connect at least on a 60% to 70% level. It's beautiful, or some say 75. It's beautiful because we got to shake the hat on that one. No way. We have somebody that aired somebody out. I'm not gonna point no elbows, but anyway.
They aired her out, but they like, oh my God.
Yeah, she did. Thank the kid for that one. But anyway,
we're gonna have a conversation later.
Who?
Me and trying to take the credit, Fury.
Who taking credit? What?
I thank your boy for that one.
Somebody trying to take credit. It ain't me. I'm just a humble servant of the Lord. But anyway, it does play a factor. It's just again, it's all conversation. It's all understanding because everybody wants the same thing. Everybody want to be happy. Everybody want to be loved. Everybody want to go to that next level of tranquility because a lot of people have not been loved. A lot of people have not had that. When y'all apart, you're missing that person, or you can't get that person out your mind. You can't wait to see that person, smell that person, the whole nine. A lot of people never went down that road. They haven't had that. And when they get it, they get scared because it can make you nervous. Like, oh, do I love this person? Do I don't? You get scary. And I'm gonna say, don't be scared. I'm gonna say, just I'm gonna say when it happened, embrace it because it's beautiful.
I was gonna say you better say something good because you better not say nothing crazy. Like,
and then if I did say something crazy, just what it is, but it's the truth. Embrace it, and I say embrace it because with some people, you only get one shot. So if a man tell a woman he love her and she don't say nothing back, he gonna be like, wow. But if a woman tell a man she love him, and I'm not talking about during sex, I'm talking about we sitting here on the couch or we sitting at a dinner table, and you don't say it back because you don't know what to say, that can make a bump y'all never had, but it's there.
because instead of him having the conversation and saying like, listen, I care about you, but I'm not gonna say love right now. People scared to be honest with each other, and that's what I don't like. Because I'm black and white. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just a black and white person. Like it's
Fact.
either this or is that.
Same here. Fact, 100%.
Have an adult conversation and talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Like if you wanna carry on a conversation about it, we can. And I'm not offended. I'm not hurting or nothing. I just don't like wishy-washy.
Well, some people are afraid of love because they put their love in the wrong person. That does happen. We all been down that road. But that don't mean it's not out there for you. That don't mean it don't exist. It's just at that particular time in life, we put it in the wrong person. We all done it. Shit, it is what it is. Move forward. Fuck them.
Now that's how I am. Like if I was married before, I'm divorced. You know, I was in long-term relationships. I was in abusive relationships. I was in relationships that I don't even know why I was in a relationship. You know, but at the same time, I never hold that against the next person. I mean,
you're not supposed to, but sometimes the lines get blurred where you end up doing that and you didn't know you did it. And when you realize you did it, you're like, fuck, I did.
I feel like it's a conscious thing. I honestly feel like if you consciously, because you could show a person so much love, right? So much love, so much respect, so much kindness. But if they got in their mind that all men or women are trash and they can't be trusted, there's nothing you're going to be able to do about that until they decide to change the way they think.
That can happen. But again, that rolls back to what you say?
I said I can agree with that statement.
But it rolls back to patience again. If you want that person, patience, understanding.
Why do I got to put abuse for patience? That's me settling.
If it hold on. Very true. That's if it is abuse. That's if it is any of that. It might not be. It might just be that you see it one way and shit. He's sorry, I wasn't invited to. Who is that, man? Who would you state your name, bro? Who is you, man? Put your credentials out there.
Ain't no fear.
You know who it is. She laughing. Yeah, put your credentials out there. Who are you, bro?
Everybody was welcome to come to the conversation.
Right.
They could have sent you the link. You want the link right now? Hop on. This was an open dialogue.
Look, she know what it is. She over there giggling. Ooh,
who is Fury giggling?
Put it out.
She was smiling. Who is it, Fury? Put it out there, man. Put the credentials out there. Who is it?
Ask him.
Already did. He ain't spoke.
You know who that is.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
I don't know people's real name. Who is it?
That's not a real name.
We know that's not a real. We know that's not a real name.
Look at his picture,
look at his picture, brother.
Nigga, I ain't doing all that. Fuck it. You missed your turn. Moving on.
Who is you?
You should add him.
I'm honest. I can't add him. Baby girl gotta add him.
Oh, he said your PP.
I know what the fuck it is. Oh my God, this cat. Yes. Put that man on right now. Ladies and gentlemen, we have, you know what? I'm going to be honest. We put him on there. We got a little cute thing coming on here. They call him a little sweet thing. He's called Sweet Cheekums. You know him on the bullshit. Let's go. Put him on there. Well, you're making up different names and whatnot. You're hiding and shit. I'm not going to look at your picture. I'm not doing none of that.
This oh my God, Josh, did you see
I know who it is. Put him on there. Okay, he should have been on the round table from jump. Oh boy. You know who it is, Fury. He was on the we did a rap 50.
Fury, he can't even listen.
I mean not Fury, but
you know what?
Zip, you know who it is. We did the rap 50. When we did that rap 50 episode.
Okay, put him on there. He said, "Oh,
Put him
you
on there. Oh, you cap. Oh, wait. I'm on it, bro. I'm on it. Matter of fact, I got a question. I got a question, my boy.
Shut up. You gotta send him the link.
I thought you had to send it to him.
No, you could just send him the same email I sent you.
What's your? Hey man, text me your email, bro, because I don't know it.
Can't send it to text message.
Yeah, you can send it through text. You can send it through a text message.
Damn it! I always gotta do shit.
Fury, you can send it to him because he acting like he don't know.
Yeah, put him on there. Hey man, I got a question, bro. I could really be petty and not put you on there and say what I want, and I think I might just do that. Do you have my drawers clean, sir? Are they washed? Are they available? Ooh, can we go? I'm on the bullshit tonight. Not tonight, but tonight. Yeah. What's going on?
I mean, if you gonna talk shit, you might as well put him on there so you can talk shit back.
No, I really get a phone call tomorrow, but I'm looking right now. I'm going through my phone. I'm trying to figure this shit out. My boy that came out. How many names you got, bro? I thought I had a lot of names. This cat here.
You just talk too much. He didn't talk. He didn't hear nothing I said for the first.
I did not. He got me going.
Yeah.
Send me your text me your information, my boy.
He's talking about Fury down there smiling, and I'm trying to look at Fury. I'm like, she just regular. Like I'm looking at you close, like I done got close to the screen. Like, can I not see her?
You can see me.
I know.
I'm waiting on him to send me his email. He playing.
He might do it. He might not.
He wants to get on.
You want to get on?
Wants to get on.
Well, we've been on here an hour and 30 minutes. Y'all okay? Y'all good?
I'm okay till they put me out. And they're not going to do that until I'm done. Boom, I got his information. Here we go. My God.
Well, he said just text you. Uh-oh, he want to come on for real. He is not playing.
I got him riled up. Let's get it going. Woo-wee.
Now it's going to be 2 men against 2 women.
No, it's going to be more than that. It's going to be bullshit on bullshit.
Y'all need to turn my camera off for a second. My computer doing something crazy.
Oh my God. Let the games begin.
I like that picture behind you, Fury. That's a nice picture.
Thank you.
Rain like an old guy.
You picked him?
With the hat tilted to the side.
Listen, it's always to the right, baby. Never to the left. Always to the right.
What does to the left mean?
Don't worry about that. I said that my boy should be coming your way. I know when you join in.
What kind of hookah is that? What kind of hookah is that?
I don't know, man. They usually just make me something sweet they throw together. I don't never.
You'll never ask.
No, I'll never ask, let alone barely pay. So, just tell guy. I sent the email to you, my boy. You should get it. Unless you send me some bullshit. Actually, the refill is really empty for real. Check your phone, my boy.
So that's why it's making that noise. Oh, there you go.
He where?
He right here. Hey. Oh, that's the dreadhead. Hey, dreadhead.
Oh boy, man, yeah. What's up with it? Let's shoot your gun, boy. You got your fire and shoot.
Oh, I got the cannon for you.
Let me mute my mic so I can hear because I want to listen.
Been a long time.
What's that?
Nothing back? Y'all froze? Or am I
No,
frozen?
no,
Nah, he on the
Rain
boat.
is in here.
He on the boat, so it's probably gonna freeze a lot with him.
Oh yeah, it might freeze a little bit with him.
I don't know, but look at him, boy. He look like his name is Gorilla. Glorilla. God damn it, boy. You got food in your beard too. Is that tater salad? What is that?
Text him and tell him he froze.
He know he froze.
He probably don't.
Shit, he on the boat. He know he froze.
He working?
He just the conversation got so interesting that he had to get involved. He like, wow, Mr. What he go the next is talking. I got to get involved. I got to be with him. I got to be around him. I got to smell him. And boom, boom, boom. I'm on it. He know. I'm here to see.
They really be feeling it.
There you go. Welcome back, Dick Ross.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Okay, wait. No, I had to get off of YouTube.
This.
I was getting the echo.
It's all natural, my son. All natural.
You gotta ask.
You said what now?
Rain.
I mean, he had comments. I thought he was gonna come on saying, "What was you saying, my guy? Don't get shy now."
Hey.
When am I ever shy? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me?
We hear you. Yeah, we can hear you. We just waiting for you to comment.
Okay. No. Let's go back to the subject at hand. You know, this man's, talking about love, and but he calling me, I'm calling my line, back in my line, asking, so.
I got you, baby. Thank you. You got 5 minutes, my boy. Speak your piece.
I mean, okay, well, hold up. Let's go back to the question because I came in on the back end of it. What was the question again? Sorry.
So basically, what we were talking about is we're talking about relationships and what the expectation. Well, we talk about it could be a situation, or you just dating somebody, but what the expectations of them are. You know what I'm saying? Like when you meet somebody, dating, taking them out, how you treat them, just different things like that. So he gave us his point of view of how a woman should be treated and what kind of date she should go on. But we can get another male point of view of it.
Okay, well, first let's start with before even going into a relationship, one should have those discussions about what's expected in a relationship, period. Because too many times people have lofty goals and they don't align with what the other person might be wanting or where they are in their life at that particular time. Some people may sit up here and say, "Well, I'm dating to be married," but the person that they're interested in either doesn't want to be married, doesn't want to have kids, don't want to, there's a lot of things that they may not want to do or may not be there at that point in their life. And the question is okay, do you continue to pursue this person, or does it potentially fall into where it's wasting each other's time? You know what I mean? And too many times, and I've seen this a lot lately, that you end up wasting each other's time because, like, let's say I'm at a point where I want to be married, I want to grow a family and stuff like that, but the person I may be interested in may not want that. You know what I'm saying? They may be cool with having hot girl summers, fat boy falls, wild out winters. That's what they may be on. So do I stick around for this, or do I keep it pushing and find out what it is or find someone that's looking for the same thing that I am?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Facts.
So basically, that's what I was saying. Go ahead.
No, now as far as with dating or going out on dates, everybody knows that. Well, not everybody, but most people know that dates are interviews. That's what they are. They're not meant to for somebody to sit up there and be spending a whole bunch of money, trying to impress because you when you do that, you're setting sometimes an unrealistic standard for the dating period or even relationship. Because why am I gonna sit up here and go spend two, three, four, $500 on somebody that I have no idea if even gonna like them at the end of the night?
Facts.
$500. That's some people's week's pay. But I'm spending that on one date just because this person may. Well, I want to go here. Well, no, absolutely not. And don't get me wrong. I've spent money like that on a date, but it's somebody that I've taken the time to get to know before asking them out. And then, once I've got to a certain comfort level, then, hey, money's not an option. But we have to get there first. We got to get to that point to where, okay, I already know that, what, this is somebody that I see myself potentially being in a relationship with, and I want to continue to pursue. But if I just meet you yesterday, you look nice or whatever like that, and I might want to take you out. I'm not going to take you to Ruth Chris or some of all these super fancy places. No, absolutely not. We may go to. No, I'm not going to sit in there and say where we might go. But I mean, it just depends on how I feel on it at a particular time.
Say it.
I mean,
but there's absolutely nothing wrong with a Starbucks date.
Nothing is wrong with a Starbucks date. Absolutely nothing. So it's safe to say that if a woman wants you to take her to Ruth Chris, right? Are you open to being honest with her and telling her, like, listen, I would prefer us to do something else? Or are you just gonna take her to Ruth Chris because that's where she want to go?
I will make it quite known that that's not somewhere that I'm gonna take you on a first date if I don't know you. We can choose something else. But if you're not going to compromise on that, then there's no point in me even taking you out because I already see where you at with it. I already see where you heading, and once again, I'm not gonna waste your time, and you're not gonna waste mine.
Right.
Because one thing about it, I'm not gonna sit up here, and if I do take you there, gonna be sitting up here wondering or at the end of the night.
We are closing the door.
Shit. Thank you, baby. 2 minutes, I'll be done. Appreciate it.
Can you mute your mic?
Rain. When you talk, you have to mute your mic because you can't hear the other person.
I'm about to leave.
Yeah, he think he a movie star. So
I never nope. I never said I was a movie star. I never said I was anything. That's y'all assumption. I'm just a humble, simple person. I'm very humble. Y'all really got me wrong.
Lies you tell.
I gotta go though,
Don't
man.
act like I don't know.
Huh?
Don't act like Fury don't know.
Y'all don't know.
What?
Listen, I'm very humble about things I do. I'm very humble about anything and any blessings come my way. I can't help it. I'm the superstar of the squad. I'm sorry. Shit. Listen. But I gotta go. So y'all have fun with the rest of this conversation. And I will catch y'all on the flip side. I see y'all on 5 with 5 at 5 with about 5. Bring me 5. I gotta go.
you can't get in your car and get on your phone?
Oh, you know what? I probably don't you gotta have internet? Don't you gotta have Wi-Fi to do the shit, or you don't?
You don't got Wi-Fi on your phone?
have Wi-Fi when they move around.
You don't got internet on your phone?
I do have internet on my phone.
Use your internet.
You know what? You know what, my guy? You sure you want to do that, man? Because you know I'm loaded.
Go ahead and connect right now while you still in there. Go ahead and connect right now to the thing. So definitely, I mean, I agree with you about, like the dating process. I think that, I just think it's important for you to spend time getting to know a person before you waste time. That's my personal thing, because you might take me out on the expensive date. I probably don't even want to go, but I would really like to get to know you, because I don't want to waste time with nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like with nobody, you spend years and years. Look at Rain coming through on the phone. You spend years and years. I'm gonna remove this one, Rain, when you connect. Okay.
Boom.
But see, that's the thing with dating now. Everybody's so fake, and they'll pretend to be everything you need them to be initially.
But how do you get past the how long do you think it is before a person, like, you really get to know them? Are you saying, like, they say 90 days, but I don't know. Sometimes I think people so good it take a little longer than that.
It does. It does.
Yeah.
Now, when you take sex out the equation, it might happen a little faster. But if you begin sleeping with that person, I don't know. If the sex is good, they may play it out.
It blurs the lines.
I guess
definitely blurs the lines.
It blurs the
yes,
lines.
Yeah, it blurs the lines between really getting to know each other, or because the carnal fascination has come into play now. Like say the sex is good, so when somebody's making you come harder than you ever did, you get blinders on to everything else. Because you get to the point where this person makes you feel good, but you're ignoring the 5 or 6 red flags about their personality that you kind of peeped before y'all started having sex, and now you've gotten stuck in this situation, and you've gotten your feelings and your emotions involved. And that is hard to break loose, because now you have that physical attachment and more of a surface emotional attachment. It's not. It may be deep. It may not be. One can't really say, because we're not in that person's head. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So that was another question that I asked them, if they knew the difference between lust and love. So for you, would you like, is it hard to understand? Is it hard to understand the difference between lust and love, or would you know?
Okay, so lust and love is a very thin line. It's like the thin line between love and hate, because a person's lust for somebody can be so strong that it feels like love, but it actually isn't. And that's where, like how we were saying earlier, if you take sex out of the equation, do you still feel the same way about that person when you're not having sex with them than you do when you are? I tell my son, I talk to my sons about dating. They call me to ask for shut up. It ain't my fault that one of them don't listen to me, but he's learned the hard way about not listening to me when it comes to things, because I've been around a few. One that I always express to involved in situations we don't learn that the hard way. You know,
we couldn't hear
yeah,
what
he
you
did. I'm
said.
not, okay. What was the last thing you heard?
We didn't hear it. We didn't hear any of it. Did you hear him, Fury?
No.
We heard you
Damn.
were saying,
Okay.
and so we just didn't hear what you told him about it.
No, basically, I told him, just basically in a nutshell, be careful about who you sleep with
Mm-hmm.
because that at times can cause more problems than good. And one of my sons found out the hard way.
I agree with that. I agree. I tell my sons that too, like to be careful who you sleep with. I tell them, like, I remember when I was young, my parents or grandparents used to teach me that when you sleep with one person, you sleep with everybody that they slept with. But you thinking like a physical sex, but it's really like a spiritual thing too. You know what I'm saying? Because you get connections. Like if I sleep with you and you got mental issues, that's the spiritual battle that you fighting. And then I sleep with Rain and he got sexual issues. You feel what I'm saying? That's the spiritual battle he fighting. And because people do it, I sleep with Nicole. And now I got all y'all stuff. You feel what I'm saying? And then I go sleep with somebody else.
Right.
So like,
and you take on everything that they're dealing with. So
yeah, definitely that.
Got
100% that. But I think it's like I think that the dating pool is full of swamp water and alligators. That's just my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? That's just my personal opinion. And not that it's not no like, little tadpoles in there and little lilies of the valley, because I believe there can be some in there. But just at this point, I think that people are so sex driven in that they're not really getting to know each other at all. You know what I'm saying? So then you wasting 3-4 years trying to get to know somebody who just like, you just ain't the person for me. You know what I'm saying? And then when you have to have those hard conversations, I feel like, and I'm not going to say it's just men, it's women too, that are not having hard conversations and being honest about what it is that they really want and how they really feel, so that I can say, well, you know what? We better off being friends. Or, you know what? I'm going to go this way because this is what I'm looking for.
Okay, let me ask a question. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
What happens when you meet somebody and y'all talk 3 or 4 days, y'all go out on a date and y'all end up having sex? What then? Or a one night stand, and then it turns into I actually like that person. What then?
What do you actually like?
The question is, do you really like that person, or do you like the sex?
Okay, let's make it a 2-part, bro. Split it in half. Let's talk about actually liking that person. Then, okay, the other part, which is liking the sex. Because not being funny on a one night stand, the sex ain't always fucking good. Let's be real.
It's a crapshoot.
Scratch your temple on that one. Right?
Sometimes, it don't be all that, but then, sometimes you find that one that you just like, God damn, where you been all my life? And then next thing you know, boom, you're in a relationship.
Facts, 100%. Okay, so do you feel like
what happened to your last relationship?
Huh? You said what?
What you said, Fury? I couldn't hear you.
What did you say, bro? See, here we go. What did you say? Because I couldn't hardly hear you. Man, speak the peace, my boy. What did you say?
I said, what happened in your last relationship?
What?
It just went on. Don't even worry about it, bro. Don't even worry about it no more.
You understood.
That's what we doing? Okay. All right. I got you. You know I'm on your ass. Like booty here. I got you. Pause.
No, did he? No, did he?
Right.
No, did he? Right, did. Pause. Like I said, pause. Keep on playing, bro. It can go that route. I'm in that mood. It can go that route. Hey, boy, don't do it to yourself.
I know whatever mood you in, I don't want no parts of it.
Whatever. Okay, so question is, when it comes to sex, let me ask you something. What's your opinion on sex being a very important part of the situation? Fuck you, dude. So I can't really hear you.
I'll go first. Let me mute everybody so then we can hear. Let me mute you especially because you got a lot of static. As it pertains to sex, I feel like sex is a bonus. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I don't know, but I'm a little bit older. So, like sex is a bonus. Like if you have sex, cool. If we don't, but we can be intimate in other ways, I think that's important. In my opinion, in my mind, it is. Like I'd rather have a mental sex than have a physical sex. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that I'm not a woman and I don't want to have physical sex, but I do want to have physical sex, but it's not like that's not a big deal to me. It's not that serious. That's my opinion.
It's not a big deal to women a lot of times, but it's a big deal to men. And it could cause issues because they're looking for that connection versus the mental connection.
Not necessarily true. Because a lot of times it depends on where a man is in his life on if sex is a major factor or not. Because if a man is at a point to where he's looking for something, like you say, something real, he doesn't care about having sex early or having quickly. He wants to get to the depths of someone's mind or before crossing that line.
I couldn't understand what he was saying.
Basically what he was saying is,
can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. It depends on the like where the man is in his life. You know what I'm saying? Because sex may not be a big deal for him, going into the depths of her mind and basically like understanding her and like having the intimacy without a physical sex, which is unheard of.
There
So
we go.
you would one of the first men that I've heard say that. Rain,
What's up?
so you got to answer your own question.
What about it?
Man, go ahead on. You asked us a question.
I can hear certain things. I can't hear everything. Like I didn't hear nothing he said. It was going in and out. It kept pausing.
Yeah, that's
but
why
I know. You know what? No. My apologies. I heard some of it, but he is right about that. Depending on where the man is at in his life, that's 100% correct on that part.
Okay. But you men have been through some things, so other people may differ as to what they feel is important sexually. You know what I'm saying? Like what they feel is important. Fear, do you have any questions?
No, I'm just listening.
Why you did all that noise making?
I'm digging in my teeth as I talk to y'all. That's why I made that noise.
Oh. So what would be an important quality? You know what I'm saying? An important quality before having sex with someone. Like what would be something to tell you like I'm not talking about like, oh well you fine, you turn me on. I think that's kind of shallow. I'm out of the stage of like you fine, you feel what I'm saying? Like what would be an important quality? Because there are some things that there are some people I'll be looking at like, boy, I would never, because no, way too much going on. You know what I'm saying? But what would be an important quality?
You know what? Honestly, for me, it's do you bring me peace? That's the main quality I'm looking for. Because
Define
if
peace.
you can't bring me, okay, when I come home from work, if the first or and I've had a hard day at work, seeing that person or even thinking about that person
But y'all ain't got
makes
that far yet.
all the bad.
Talking about in the beginning.
Still, no, a person can be that even at the beginning.
No, I'm not saying that
A
they
person can
can't.
be a person.
I need you to define what that peace looks like in the beginning. Because it's different when you're coming home to that person.
Okay, but also okay. Let's say, because I mean, ain't nobody at my house, but I go home, and the first thing that I'm thinking about is getting on the phone and calling you.
Mm.
That's the first thing on my mind. That's bringing me peace because it's something about you that calms me or makes whatever happened previous in the day, it makes it go away. And the only thing that I want is just to focus on just listening to your voice. Bam. There you go.
Damn.
Where does this dude that you know what? I don't even want to know where he is right now.
Don't
He
ask.
be going from place to place,
Listen.
don't he?
I agree with him 100%. I agree with him 100% on that one. Because what people don't realize is something simple as hearing somebody's voice or seeing them on, I'm gonna say not a live, like a FaceTime or whatever. It's important. It's very important because that can that means a lot. That's more value than other things, if that makes sense.
Okay.
But again, that goes back to depending on what type of man or woman you got, because some people don't understand that. Some people are afraid of that. When you explain that to them, they don't want to believe it. They kind of like, huh? Because either they never experienced or whatever. But then some people be like, damn, that's what's up. I dig that. 100%.
Understood. Fury. Same question. Now don't be you was telling that man he had to break it down into 6 syllables.
Well, I mean,
right. Take your glasses off.
For me, shit. I honestly, I don't have that answer because I ain't been at peace with myself. So how can I expect somebody to bring me peace when I'm fighting my own battles? I mean, that's why I am not in a rush to get in a relationship. That's why I'm not in a rush to be sleeping with anybody, because shit, I got my own shit. Let me figure me out. And once I get that together, then maybe I can do some other stuff. But right now, I might fuck it up.
I like it. I mean, I think that's an honest answer, because some people will assume that you are throwing dingaling or throwing cat, and you really not, because you're trying to fight your own stuff. You know what I'm saying? Or you just got a lot of life going on, and life be life, so you're not even in the mood for. Well, we don't know what he's doing, right? You looking at him too.
Yeah, but
but
my problem is life is like that for too long.
you say
He said what?
Fury.
I felt Mace Windy with the purple lights going on behind him. Dude, be still.
Listen. That grown man business, boy. Grown man business. Don't worry about that, young. So we'll talk about it later. I'll get you together. Don't worry about what's going on in this motherfucker.
Okay, tell us.
Now, what'd you say, Fury?
I forgot. But no, like I said, I'm just in a spot in my mind, and I guess on my own journey, that I gotta figure out what I need now. Because I used to know, but right now I don't know what I need. I just know that I'm changing.
And that's okay. That's okay.
Excuse me.
I think I'm gonna mute my mic from now on because this alcohol is taking effect, and this truth serum is making me talk too much.
Girl.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, it is.
It's the reason why we have these roundtable conversations is for people to know, like, it's okay to feel what you feel. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we all feel something differently about sex or about love or about whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna exclude myself. I'm gonna answer the question myself. But I mean, I can agree with Fury. Like, sex isn't a big thing for me now because I want something real. You know what I'm saying? Like, sex is the very last thing on my mind because I want something that's real, that's substance. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's gonna take me to the next level. Like, that's gonna bring me peace. Like, I can have sex with anybody. It's like 1,000 people. I can just call, like, oh, what you doing? You want to come over? You feel what I'm saying? So, and they would be glad to drop some, like, they would be excited, like, what? Hold on, like, but I don't want it.
The way, that type of.
But that's not where I'm at. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's just not the space that I'm at in my life. So it's like, I don't want sex. I want love. You know what I'm saying? And that don't include, that doesn't include sex in that way. You know what I'm saying? Like a mental. First of all, my body has to be. You have to be here in order for me to have sex with you. So if you're not there, then it's not gonna work out anyway. So. But understood. So if y'all could give, because I ain't gonna keep y'all on here all night. It's 12:25 and 40.
Why not? Let's go.
12:25 and 40. You got another question?
Hey, I've been up since 4:15 this morning selling ships. I ain't gonna be out here all night.
This is what I'm talking about.
It's 11:25 here.
Yeah, y'all at 11:25. I'm at 12:25. But if y'all could individually give a young person, and I mean a person between the age of, let's say they starting to have sex about 12 years old now, honestly speaking. Kids are starting to have sex at 12 years old. So the age of 12 to the age you are now, what would be something that you like? What would you share with them about love, sex, life?
As far as sex is concerned, just wait on it. It's gonna always be there. Focus on getting your life together first.
Boom.
Mine is before you have sex with that person, do you really know them? I mean, ask yourself that. Do you really know them? Do they know you? And if the answer is no, or you have a question on that, then don't. Until you get to know the real person, not the representative.
But how do you know when you've gotten past that representative? Because it's tricky out here right now.
Yeah, it is. But you know what? If you have a sense of self, you'll figure that out. You'll have an innate, knowledge. You'll know. Just like a man, if he, when he knows that he wants that woman, or how some of them are, that man, when you want that person, that's your person. It's the same thing.
True. Y'all got a lot of knowledge. Go ahead, Rain.
I'm gonna just say believe. If you believe in love, you believe in faith, you believe what y'all are capable of doing. That's beautiful, and that'll get you where you need to be. But if you have no faith and don't believe, it ain't nothing.
Believe in what though?
Believing in yourself, believe in faith, believe in love. Because some people don't believe it exists. They think it's just a thing people talk about or people thought they seen. You know what I'm saying? I remember being a kid, when you was a kid, and an older guy said he had sex. It was like, what is it? It was like, wow. You thought it was an existing physical thing, but it wasn't. But as you got older, you figured out what it was. But same with love. Love is not something you can touch, not something you can smell or taste. You got to earn it and believe it. That's what I'm saying. Faith. You got to have faith.
Yeah, but faith without works is dead.
Say that again.
Faith without works is dead.
Yeah, facts, 100%. It all plays. It's all one big pot. It's all one big pot of gumbo, and you got to do it all to get you where you want to be. You can't slip on none of it. It's still believing. It's still faith. It's still understanding. It's still conversation. It's still work. It's still what you put into it.
You want to be. He wants to know where is it that you want to be in love.
Say that again. What you say, Z?
Cutting out.
Where is it that you want to be? Like you're saying, like you got to have faith, but what are we having faith in? Like what are we believing in?
I'm saying if you and that person had y'all conversation, y'all know where y'all want to go, and y'all on the same path and page, go get it, get what y'all want, get what y'all need. You know what I'm saying? But the man still, both of y'all still got to put that work in. Y'all still got to have that conversation. Y'all still got to have that understanding. Y'all still got to believe it's something for y'all there, if that makes sense.
Okay. I like it. Okay. I guess my nugget would be, if you don't love yourself, you cannot love somebody else. You cannot love somebody else. Like if you're not putting yourself first, or you're not believing in yourself, if you're not meeting your goals, you cannot love somebody else properly.
Right.
You don't even love yourself. So before you start mistreating that person, or just say like, hey, I'm not ready. And let it be that. Honesty is key. Honesty is key. So, all right, y'all. Y'all got some closing words? Because we're going to get on off here. I got to go to work tomorrow.
Y'all stay safe out there.
Definitely. Y'all stay safe, for real. Rain, you got something closing? You got purple lights back there.
I have nothing. Believe it or not, I don't have no closing. I don't. Y'all have that. Y'all have that. Y'all got that tonight.
Here you got. All right.
For me, you gotta be at peace with self.
Huh?
I said, for me, you gotta be at peace with self first. And if you're at peace with self, then the sky's the limit.
Right.
Facts. 100%.
At peace with self. That's right. So I appreciate y'all for coming on the show. Next roundtable, we gonna definitely, link you in there so you can get on in the beginning.
No, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not. That's over. Bye, my guy.
Just inbox me an email. I'll send the email to you so you can get in.
You love when I'm on the panel.
Right. We, having a little deep conversations, so we'll link you in there. But I appreciate y'all, and as usual, audience, I appreciate y'all for tuning in, for sharing, and everything else. And I love y'all, and I appreciate y'all. And we out of here.